This is Sukuna, 3D resin printed. Sukuna is the most brutal and powerful entity in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, a being whose overwhelming strength strikes fear into every other curse. Today, I'm putting my painting skills to the test to capture this character's true evil essence. Sukuna, the king of curses. To give Mold Mayhem more motivation to bring these masterpieces to life, don't forget to support us by hitting like, subscribe, and that notification bell. No more talking, let's get started. The first step is removing the build plate and meticulously clearing all the excess supports after printing. It actually took 4 3D printers working simultaneously to handle all the intricate pieces for this character. All the parts are thoroughly cleaned with alcohol to remove any uncured resin and then placed in the UV curing station. This ensures the material reaches its maximum hardness and durability for the next steps. Next is the surface prep. I'm using a grinder combined with sandpaper to smooth out the support marks and fix any minor flaws that occurred during the complex printing process. Once the surface is perfect, I apply a gray primer to the entire model to check for any remaining surface issues. I make sure to skip the effect parts, which were printed in clear resin, to preserve their transparency. And here is Sukuna fully assembled in gray for the first time. With the primer on, the imposing and muscular physique of the King of Curses really starts to take shape. We're going to paint this from the bottom up. First, the lava base. I start with a black and white coat, black for the rough stone areas and white as a foundation for the lava vents to make the molten colors look as vibrant as possible later on. Time to color the molten lava. My goal here is to realistically portray a volcanic eruption flowing through the rocks. With just 3 shades, magenta, orange, and yellow, plus a touch of dark dry brushing, the effect is incredibly lifelike. With the base finished, I'll move on to the basic colors for the shoes. I add some light and dark shading with black and white, and then apply a bold red coat to finish off these fire sneakers. Next is the yukata. I apply a solid black base first, followed by a very light purple mist on top. This creates a deep, mystical color shift that adds a lot of character to the garment. I carefully mask off the finished areas to apply the same vibrant red as the shoes to the belt and the neck scarf, keeping the character's overall color scheme perfectly consistent. Now it's time to breathe life into the character. I'm applying a natural skin tone and, of course, Sukuna's signature pinkish-orange hair. This stage requires extreme focus and a steady hand. I'm meticulously hand-painting every tiny detail. From the bracelets to the iconic tattoos running down the face of the King of Curses, everything must be sharp to capture his true cruelty. Next, I put all my focus into painting the eyes. A cold, arrogant, and authoritative gaze is the soul of this entire model. Even the slightest mistake here could ruin Sukuna's menacing presence. After the head is finished, I go back to refine the small details on the shoes and fingernails. I also process the battle damage and the mysterious white cross on the back of the yukata. The lava base gets one more touch-up to increase its gloss and realism. This gives it that wet, molten look, making it feel like the lava is actually flowing right under his feet. We're almost done. Let's take one last look at our character before the final step. We'll start coloring the fire arrow made of clear resin to complete Sukuna's absolute power. And finally, we've reached my favorite part. Let's take a look at the final result. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you love this video, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on future videos. Goodbye and see you in the next one.